What do you know about the Declaration of Independence? Most people know it was an important document in American history that was a strong statement and first steps for America's independence. We know it was written by Thomas Jefferson. At Independence Hall in Philadelphia, we associate it with cookouts and fireworks. This story has been told time and time again. It states that the founders of this nation signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4th, 1776, separating us from Great Britain, King George III, to create the freest nation in the world. Now that this is a great story, and we've been celebrating the 4th of July for over 200 years, but the truth is, the Continental Congress actually approved a resolution of independence on July 2nd, 1776, which broke ties with Great Britain immediately. So you're probably questioning what happened on the 4th of July, 1776, since it is so well remembered. The answer is not much. The Declaration of Independence was a formal announcement of independence, and its texts were approved on July 4th, 1776. The official presentation copy wasn't finished until July 19th, and most members of Congress didn't sign the Declaration of Independence until August 2nd, 1776. The signed copy now resides at the National Archives in the Rotunda for the Charters of Freedom, alongside the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, which thousands of 8th graders visit every year. Now the Declaration of Independence, no matter what day it became official, is one of the most important documents when considering the founding of our nation. A commission of 5 individuals were selected to work on it. Thomas Jefferson would take the lead role. He was seen as one of the best writers of the time and would come up with several good ideas, but only 3 main points would make the official document. All men are created equal, and unalienable rights, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The second point would blame King George for being an absolute tyrant, plundering the seas, burning the towns, and destroying people's lives. And the third point, officially dissolved ties with Great Britain. By doing this, America was officially committing treason, punishable by death. No one knew if this whole idea of democracy or self-government would work, but America and its founders were up for the challenge. Finally, the colonies approved the document, and as President of the Congress, John Hancock signed his name across the bottom, and history was made. Copies of the Declaration would soon be made and sent out declaring the United States to be independent. One of the most fascinating facts associated with the Declaration of Independence is that more than one copy exists. After the adoption of the Declaration of Independence, a printer by the name of John Dunlap was issued a commission to make several copies. On July 5th, Dunlap's copies were dispatched across the 13 colonies to newspapers, local officials, and the commanders of the Continental Army. Of the hundreds thought to have been printed on the night of July 4th, only 26 copies survive. Most are held in museums and library collections, but 3 are privately owned. Over 200 are still missing. So when you celebrate the 4th of July, please remember that on this particular date, several things happened in American history, such as the Louisiana Purchase, the annexation of Texas, Gettysburg, and the deaths of some of our most prominent founding fathers, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Madison. And that America competes in one of the greatest displays of professional sports, Nathan's Famous Frank's hot dog eating contest. But this is also a day in which we recognize that our country decided to become an independent nation, creating one of the most amazing countries in the world.